I like the original, don't you guys? I just love original Christmas music, like Santa Baby, slip a sable under the tree for me. That's what I love. I love that. And like the hippopotamus song. It's like, don't try to redo that song. Like, you can't, like, just leave it alone, people. Good morning, everyone. It's Sweet Fit Tea checking in on this glorious Friday. Just kidding. So, jerk. God, people they're so rude when they drive. Just be a courteous driver, please. Follow the rules. Anyways, I'm on my way to guest work. Pretty busy today, tomorrow, Sunday. I've never worked on Sunday in my career before. I mean, doing weddings or, doing something on a Sunday. But our salon is actually open Sunday now. And I worked last Sunday and it was pretty busy. So if I have clients that, like I had a client, she was trying to get in on Saturday. I work every other Saturday usually, but right now I'm working every Saturday. So she wanted to come in on Saturday. I'm totally booked. So I said, can you come in Sunday? And she was like, sure. So people do want to come in on Sundays. I figured it was like, if you think about it, a lot of people, if they can't come in on a weekday or a weeknight, I work 2 nights out of the week. Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, I'm there until 9. I work like 9 to 9. Typically, I'm not booked 9 to 9, but sometimes I come in the morning and then I'll come in later in the evening. But I do have clients that would rather come in on a evening instead of a Saturday because, who wants to spend their Saturdays at the salon? So when we were deciding to change the times, I was asking clients, would you come in on a Sunday? Like, is that a day that you would think to come in? And some of them were like, yeah, get me out of the house for, hate football. And then I'm like, well, what happens when the football season's over? Are you still going to want to come in or whatever? And they were like, I hate being rushed, or I hate sitting there and getting my hair done and thinking about all the stuff I got to do, or that I'm running somewhere else or going somewhere, or, they're like, I really would like, I think it'd be great to come in and sit there and enjoy getting my hair done and not have to fit it in with errands that you're running, so sorry. I was like, that's dirty. So anyways, blah, 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 blah. Nothing really to report. I guess I'm just making this video in case I don't get in for Fitmas week 10. I got in a couple of workouts this week, not 5 days in a row like I wanted to. I'm just going to continue my workouts until I'm done with Beast. And like I said, that should take me into January, and from January 1 through the 28th, well, January 2 to the 29th, I guess I should say, I am going to be doing Run Everything Labs Purpose Trainer. It's a 28-day trainer. You can do it with a partner. It is a partner's trainer. So that's the one my son and I do when we go to the gym. So he has yet to finish this trainer, so I told him, look, January 2nd, we're hitting the gym, and we're going to do this trainer 28 days. We're going to do it all the way through. You're going to complete it. And he's like, yes, it's one of the things he wants to do is complete this trainer. So yeah, it's that's our plan for after Fitmas. Well, my plan for after Fitmas. And yeah, I'm not worried about anything. I'm just getting through it, you know. So yesterday, one of the clients that I had went to their house, she was very, very generous yesterday, and I'm just very blessed that I absolutely love what I do for a living. I just love it. I don't know why I said, because I was just thinking about being stressed out or whatnot. It's like, I can't even really complain. It's not really anything to be stressed out about. So my mom called me yesterday, and she's like, she'd really like to help with my older son's Christmas gifts. And, he wants electronics, so it's just very expensive. And she's just like, I don't know what to give him. And she doesn't want to give him money, and she wants to have him open something at her place. And so yeah, that made me so happy that she's going to help me out with that. We're going to go in on it together. So I can definitely get him, everything that he wanted, plus a couple of other things that he doesn't know that he wants. I typically just stuff for, like, the stockings, like, I try to get him, like, some rock and roll posters, and, of course, they get candy, and, I just try to put little things in there that they might, like or need. Those are just, after you open all your gifts, you get your stocking, So I wanted to kind of address freaking FluffyNoMo. Yo, I think that is like the coolest thing ever, to go see the Christmas Story house. Like, I would totally be dying, and I would totally be in there with you. I'd be like, you and me would go spend the freaking weekend there, and we'd stay there and just like totally act out the movie. There was another thing that when you were saying, you were giving like little fun facts of the movie. There is a scene in the movie where they've opened up the gifts, and the parents are sitting there watching the little guy. He's passed out under the tree, and he's got his Led Zeppelin. He's like holding on to it. Right next to his head, and I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but right next to his head is like an original Boris Karloff Frankenstein mask that one of them had gotten for Christmas apparently, but it's sitting there right under the tree. So many years have gone by that I did not ever notice this Frankenstein mask. It's like so awesome. I'm like, oh my god, I would totally love to have that mask. But I mean, yeah, totally with the times, in the 1940s, and, Frankenstein, like, this mask was like a big deal, and it's just like so cool that it's in the movie. But anyways, that's my little 2 cents about A Christmas Story. But we do the same thing. But we don't do the Chinese food until Christmas Day night, because the kids are typically gone. My son goes with his dad, my oldest goes with his dad, and my youngest goes with his grandma. And but last year we kind of switched it up a little bit, and we ended up at Oma's house, and she had made like soup or something. I don't know. So I think we're going to do something like that again. I'm trying to figure out what the traditions should be in my own little family. Like, I think it's cool that Lori, you guys do that. And, it kind of sounds like you guys just hang out together, and you're not typically worried about, going over to so-and-so's house, or, it's like we don't really get to do anything at our house except for Christmas morning, because my mom usually has this party on Christmas Eve. But since my dad's been passed away, it's a lot different, because, I don't know, a lot of the people that used to come over and hang out on Christmas Eve you know, like his band members and their family. My dad was in a band my whole entire life growing up, so like that's a surprise or something. So, you know, Christmas Eve was like the band was there and guitars were playing and caroling was going on, and I don't know, we don't do that, and nobody knows how to play the guitar. Well, my man does, but it's just, I don't know, it's different. It's a lot different since my dad's been passed. And so it's like, I'm thinking, you know, well, what are the traditions I'm going to have with my family when, you know, when my mother is gone, or, you know, I don't know. So I'm trying to, I don't know, maybe my older sister will end up having the parties or something. I don't really know. But I think that's cool. Christmas Story, one of my favorite Christmas movies. Another one of my favorite Christmas movies is Vacation Christmas, Chevy Chase. Oh my God, that shit's so freaking funny. I love the scene with the squirrel. The dad's like, squirrel! And Chevy Chase literally knocks over his mom. Running out of the room, he knocks her over. She falls on the couch. Oh my God. I die every time. So, and then of course, like the Grinch. I watched Elf for the first time this year, and I thought it was pretty cool. My little guy was like, this movie's for grown-ups. He was all mad. This is a grown-up Christmas movie. He didn't want to watch it. So, but yeah, so those are my favorite Christmas movies, and still trying to figure out Christmas tradition, I guess. So I hope everybody has an awesome and healthy weekend. Ciao.